APIs explained in 3 minutes. By the way, if you don't like and subscribe right now, I'm going to throw my chapel at you. By definition, API stands for Application Programming Interface. It's a set of rules and protocols that allow different software applications to communicate and interact with each other. To help explain this, I'm going to go over a technical example and then a more simple example that anyone can understand. Imagine that we're looking at how a website works when it needs to send some information to you. This information could be something like newly listed products on Amazon. So in this diagram, we can see we have a user, the API, and our backend, which is a database in this case. The API acts as a middleman between the user and the database because we don't want our user directly accessing the backend. It's as simple as the user makes a request to the API sends that request to the backend, which is our database in this case. The backend sends the API this data, and then the API gives that data to the user. An example that may be easier to understand is a restaurant example. In this case, the user is a customer, the API is a waiter, and the backend or database is the chef. The customer makes a request for the food they want, the waiter lets the chef know, and then the chef makes the food. Once the food is ready, aka the resource, the chef gives this food to the waiter, and the waiter gives this food back to the customer. APIs work exactly like this. And just like how we don't want our user to access the database, in this case, we don't want our customer to access the kitchen. APIs can also have several different routes and endpoints. Each route returns different content. To use our restaurant example to help you understand this is like the chef creating different foods such as dessert, mains, and starters for 3 different customers. Each of these routes can have different methods. There are several different methods, but we'll go over the main 3 that you'll need to know. They're all fairly self-explanatory in their names. The GET method is used to retrieve or get information without updating anything on the database. This would be like the user asking for a menu. The menus already exist and the user is simply requesting one. As a computer science example, this would be like Gmail displaying our emails to us when we log in. The POST method is used to add or update information in the database. This is like our customer placing an order for food. The waiter has to note down the order and get the chef to make some food. This is like if we were using a website and asked to change our password. Finally, the delete request is used to delete a specific resource. This is like our customer cancelling their order, or if we requested to delete our account on a website. Thank you for watching this video. If you think it helped you, be sure to save it in a playlist so you can come back to it later.